to figure stuff out. I hope y'all can hear me. Let me know if y'all can hear me because I was trying to figure out the setup. Let me make sure I have this together because I always have an issue with YouTube recommending top messages and not actual like the full on chat. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 topics. Hey Bree, how you doing? I hope you went to school today. But yeah, let me know how you guys doing in the chat. Hey Rose Rundown, how you doing? Had some time to make some dinner. Okay, girl, we about to eat dinner together. I love that for us. Even though I already ate already. I literally made some DiGiorno pizza and then I made some Tyson chicken tenders because I was like, I'm probably gonna need to make a lazy day meal because I'm not gonna feel like for real cooking and I know I'm about to get on live. Now, Bree, was you skipping school and skipping class? Girl. Hey, Blurmatic, how are you? I'm good, just eating. What you eating? Let me know what y'all ate for dinner today. Because I know Bree likes to tell me what she ate. But y'all let me know what y'all ate. In the chat. Oh, yeah. And also, how was y'all day? Shush, Rose, I'm going to get you. I'm saying, don't be skipping class. I'm playing hot dog. Hot dogs are always good. Hey Ariana, how you doing? We about to be in your live stream tomorrow. Good, Jazz. How are you? Chicken hibachi burrito. Oh, that sounds good. Chicken hibachi is always good. I'm fine. I'm just I'm drinking my watered down apple juice because I really try not to drink juice pure. Don't judge me. But anyways, hi Alexis, how are you? But yeah, I do have a couple of topics for the day. What did you have for dinner, Bree? Tell the class. But I I was real hyped today. Like today was a good day for me. My husband ended up bringing me back some snacks, so he bought me some hot fries, y'all, and I was like, he bought me some hot fries, some apple juice, and then a Mr. Good bar, because I said I needed something sweet, you know. Because originally I had gotten 2 chocolate bars, but I said I was gonna make it last for 2 months. I did not. I definitely ate those chocolate bars in 2 weeks. Definitely ate them. I ate meatloaf. Meatloaf is good sometimes. Cause when I was a kid, I didn't really care for meatloaf. But then when I got older, I was like, I mess with the meatloaf. The meatloaf is good. Mac and cheese and meat. What type of meat? You just said meat. Thank you, girl. Yes, today was decent for the most part. I haven't had hot fries in years. My tolerance certain foods have changed. I remember you saying you don't really eat hot, spicy stuff. Or was it like a specific processed hot? Cause y'all do know, I think they said in the US they're about to get rid of what is it? What is it called? The red dye or whatever that's in the hot Cheetos and hot chips. And I shouldn't be eating them. I really shouldn't. But they taste good every now and then, you know? Now, I don't want to influence y'all to be eating hot chips, but also every now and then, it's I like it. Meatloaf is delicious. It's good depending on what's in it, in my opinion. Cause I know when I was a kid, I don't know. It just really depends. Cause I know for me, it's like a texture thing. My brother wants some Takis. I think I'm gonna have to try Takis again because I've only had them once and they tasted very stale. And I know so many people love them, but I was kind of like, are y'all overhyping these? Not too much on me, but I was really kind of like, are y'all overhyping these? Because I personally am a hot Cheeto girl, but that's just me. Actually, I'm more hot fries than hot Cheetos. Actually, hot flaming hot Lays, then hot fries, then hot Cheetos. That's me. Yes, red dye, even other food dye, certain. Yeah, I gotta change my life. I love me a good hot Cheeto. I do too, man. Not Rose, I'm gonna get you. Yes, thank you, Ariana. Like the live, y'all. You over here skipping? You up here skipping away from school? You know, I saw they had the Taki chicken sandwich at Wendy's, and I've seen a couple of reviews, but I was like, it don't really look that appealing to me. Let me know if y'all would get the Wendy's Takis, because that's actually a good conversation, ill blurred, because I'm like, that would not be something I would get. Bree, why you keep asking to come over people's house? I done told you, girl. 5 years, okay? 5 to 10 years. I have to know you before you know the address. Chester's are the best. They are so freaking good. I saw they had some new. I think it was like a jalapeno popcorn or something like that, and I kind of wanted to get it, but I'm on a diet. I'm not really on a diet, but that's what I tell myself when I'm trying to be healthy. My spicy tolerance has changed. Can't extreme hot food. Oh no, I feel it. Listen, I need to start buying Tums. That's what it's giving. I'm at this point in my life where I really need to start. Um, if I eat spicy stuff, I have to coat my stomach first. Cause there's no way I'm gonna just eat it by itself and it tastes good. Well, not necessarily it tastes good, but my stomach is okay. Yesterday I skipped class. I'm gonna need you to stop skipping class, Bree. Okay? I'm gonna need you to not be like me when I was a youth. Oh no, that looked like a headache waiting to happen. It does. Just people going to hospital for Taki chicken sandwich. That's scary. You know that reminds me back in the day when people used to eat too many hot Cheetos and they had to get their stomach pumped. Did that ever happen to somebody y'all know? Cause I saw a couple of people where all they ate was hot Cheetos. All they ate. Wasn't eating anything else, and then I think they got ulcers or something. But if they getting that from one sandwich, that's crazy. Wendy's need to take that off the menu. Like, what's tea? So I don't think I have any dating related topics because sometimes I feel like y'all may not like to talk about dating all the time in my live streams. So I try to do variety because, I just don't want it to be not necessarily boring, but I don't want it to be the same thing. But I do have, I think it's 7 or 8 topics that I'm going to talk with y'all about. Oh, that's cute, Bree. Bree is being bad. No, shut up, I'm not. Listen, Bree, you gotta go to class, girl. Yes, my younger cousin, whole stomach eating too many hot chips. Yeah, see, that's why if I eat hot chips, I eat it maybe once every 2-3 months. I'm here, I'm listening. I'm like, okay, y'all. Yes, Ariana, like, come on, let's get this going. Okay, we got you. I got you. So, first, I got a whole bunch of question and answer because I want to keep it like interactive or whatever. So, first thing, what's something you think is beautiful about yourself? And I want y'all to name 2 things. Firstly, we'll start with physical appearance, what y'all find beautiful about yourself. It could be your eyes, nose, hair, your arms, whatever you feel that you really like about yourself, neck, ears, whatever. Let me know in the comments down below what you find beautiful about yourself, because I feel like so many of us don't really look in the mirror and see that, we're actually beautiful or have different things that are beautiful about ourselves. And I feel like people should do that more. Like, people should really take some time to really think about what it is that I like about myself, or what it is that makes me feel proud to have. You know what I mean? Whether it's like, I love that my lips and my hair. Okay, I love my skin. Yes, beautiful. Eyes, my skin, complexion, hair. Okay. Hey, T Berries, how are you? Yes, do not skip tomorrow, Bree. Please do not. But yeah, I was asking the question, T Berries, what are 2 things that you find beautiful about yourself as far as physical appearance? And Bree, I want you to answer this question, because sometimes you say certain things and I don't want you to feel negative about yourself. So feel free to let me know what it is that makes you feel beautiful, okay? Because I know when I was a teenager, it was really hard for me to figure out certain things that I liked about myself. I don't know, when you a teen, in that time, you going through so many different thought processes and different things going on in your life and transitions. So sometimes it's hard to really look at yourself like, you know, physically, what is it do I like about myself? You know what I mean? But it's good to look at yourself in the mirror and say, I like this about myself. I like the way my hair looks, or my skin complexion, or, stuff like that. Jasmine, really, I'm not ugly. My friends call me ugly. I'm gonna lie to you. I got proof. Okay, I understand that, but those are not your friends, first of all. We talked about this. Get rid of them, all right? They can hit the bricks, because actual friends will not treat you that way, okay? But also, let the class know, what is it that you like about yourself as well. Okay, T Berries, my lips, thighs, legs. What is that song? Legs and hips and body. It's a lot I want to work on. When I tell you, Ariana, same. When I made a video recently this past week about how I was feeling body wise. When I tell you, it's so many things that I really want to work on. It's just I'm lazy. I don't really have a motivation, and I know it's about just really starting, but I will always start and fall off every single time. And I need to work on that. Jasmine, you're my bestie. Hey. Dope video on being honest about yourself when it changes. Thank you. Okay, so whenever I'd make vlogs or whatever, it's like sometimes I'll just really be making them for me when I'll be talking about something, but I know that sometimes it'll resonate with some people, because specifically, especially at this point in time or just throughout life, I know it's been a lot of period of times when I was like, yeah, it's a lot of things I don't like about myself, or it's a lot of things I want to change. And yeah, it's just really hard to put in the effort to work on stuff, pretty much. I always like my legs, thighs, but being in the gym makes me love it more. T Berries, I need some of whatever you got, because I don't want to do nothing. I don't want to move. I don't want to do a dang thing. I still look at the mirror. I say I'm beautiful and pretty and gorgeous every time for like 100 times. I love to see it. Yes, speak life into yourself. Always try to look at yourself and speak positivity on yourself. I know it may be hard, and I know I even have bad days myself too, where I'm just like, girl, you look ragged. You look quite tired. But I will say one thing that I've started doing as I've gotten older is like I play up certain features that I like about myself, and it'll help me feel better even when I don't feel my best or I don't feel like I look my best. It always helps to like be able to amplify those things that you really love about yourself. Like if you like your legs, you show off your legs, or buy cute dresses, or if you like your skin, show your skin off some more. Put on some nice moisturizing lotion. If you like your eyes, put on some gorgeous makeup. Well, not makeup, but like you know makeup, like eyeliner to amplify eyes, because that's something that I do when I want my eyes to stand out. I always like do eyeliner on my waterline or something like that. Yeah, I always look at the mirror. As you should. I say affirmations. That's something I need to work on, Ariana, because the only affirmation that I really say is I got money, I got money, I got money. Good money comes to me. Like, that's literally the only thing I really say. I don't really say too much anything else, but I will say the money will come. You know what I'm saying? Because I know I had this issue with saying I'm broke all the time. And I was like, I need to stop saying that. I really need to stop saying I'm broke. And I really need to work on not saying I'm lazy, because those are the two things that I say negatively all the time. So, yeah, that's something that I personally need to work on. I went for a long walk. Definitely felt great earlier summer, even now. Yes, affirmations or manifestation. Yeah, I need to start taking walks myself. I feel like, I don't know, like whenever you take a walk out in nature or just everyday life, it can definitely help you reset and put you in a better mood, or calm you, or even change your perspective as well. My friends shake my head, call me rat and ugly. I'm not gonna listen to them. They just a hater and they are my friend. Yes, they are haters. They can get. I have to be careful. I'm trying not to cuss. But yeah, they can head up on out of here because they're trash. I always wear mascara and lip gloss, and I used to be a cheerleader in basketball and volleyball. That's what I used to do too when I was in high school. My go-to was always lip gloss. If my mom didn't mind, I'd wear mascara, and I would paint my nails if my mom let me. Although I did get in trouble one time because I wore black and she thought I was goth. But that's another story for another day. Yes, they were not your friends. Not they toxic and they broken they fake. Instead of saying I'm broke, you could say my money is looking funny at the moment. What they do? Yes, I'm gonna write that down, T Berries. My money looking funny. That's it. I was about to cuss. I mess with that. I F with that the long way. Okay. My money looking funny. I'm gonna have to use that, because whenever somebody is like, "Oh, you want to do something," instantly I'm like, "A girl is broke. A girl does not have money to spend." I need to work on that. I love my body. I just want to lose my stomach. Same. Because personally, for me, I feel like my stomach messed up my outfits. Like, it's I'm not a fan. And I know people tell me, just walking, you can lose the weight off your waist and stuff. So, yeah, I gotta work on that. People saying I'm a rat in the hallway at school. They doing too much, Bree. Stay away from them people, because they bad vibes. Jasmine, are you a mom? You give me mom vibes. I am not, and I will never be a mom. I am a dog mom. I I made a video. I think it was either this year, like the end of last year. I made a video about why I did not want kids specifically. But I have heard that before, that I do give mom vibes. But yeah, I do not want children. I applaud every mother. I truly do, because I don't know how y'all do it. Y'all have my respect completely, but I would never be a mother. Never. Man, almost had braces in high school, real talk. Sometimes I still kind of want to get braces, but I'm like, that costs too much money. I'm not about to. No, just remember that friends don't talk badly about you. Is your what, Bree? I'm going to gym soon to work out. I can't wait. I wish I had that energy, because I won't say I can wait, but I want to. Me too on the stomach. It seems like when we get to our 30s, it's hard to get rid of. When I tell you, back in the day, a girl used to be looking real fit, flabless, if you will. But now, I'm not even about to get up. But just, you understand, the pudge is there, and it's girthy, and I'm not a fan. It really, you know, it really makes me unhappy sometimes. And if I had extra money, I would definitely just get a whole new wardrobe, and I wouldn't even worry about it. But because I don't have the money to spend right now, my money looking funny. Shout out to T Berries. But I really do not have the funds to spend to get new clothes. So I'm like, I might as well start walking. And it's crazy because I literally, y'all, I have a treadmill. I literally have one. I just don't feel motivated to use it. My husband's sister gave it to us, and I was like, yeah, I should probably use that, but am I? I really need to, actually. I'm gonna be skinny. As long as you're healthy. You don't necessarily have to be skinny, but be healthy. I'm gonna give a Jasmine answer. I could not. I used to be a dog dad. Nothing wrong with being vet parents. Yeah, you know, I like being a dog mom to a degree. The dog that I currently have, this is the first dog I've ever had, and it was technically my husband's dog, and then I adopted him. And it's been a transition going from never being a pet parent to being a dog parent, I must say. The only pet I had was a goldfish. Hey, they don't require too much. You just gotta clean the tank and shake the little seasoning in the bowl, the food. Right, Blair? What happened to your dog? Now, I don't know if you mean like I'm your friend or a girlfriend, because I'm straight. Yeah, and married. My dog passed when I'm sorry to hear that. A goldfish. I had a goldfish for 3 days. They do not live that long. And I'm sure she's looking down at you, Bree. Don't even get me started on the goldfish. Hey, B-Day in 3 more months. Long hair Chihuahua. Chihuahuas can be too cute, but they have attitude sometimes. Straight with the husband. Alright, so now I'm about to get into the topics, because y'all know I would really get off topic all the time. Okay, Ariana. I just realized the numbers popped up. Ariana number 1, Ilberbatic number 2. Who is number 3? I don't see it, but yeah. Okay. So the next thing I was gonna ask, personality wise, name something that you really like about yourself, personality wise. Let me know in the comments. Cause I know for me, I think the main thing that I like for myself is that I'm chill and low maintenance. And I mind my business. That is, those are like 3 things for me that I really like about myself. So I don't really let stuff get to me. Also, I'm one of those friends where like I don't have to talk to you consistently. I'm always present for you. Like if you ever got something you want to celebrate, if you ever need somebody to hype you up, that's me. If you going through something you want to call me, I'm here. But I don't need to talk to you every day. I don't need to talk to you every week even. We can just share meme videos and I'm good. But yeah. And I also like, in reference to me minding my business, I don't really have drama around me. I find it so interesting when people stay in drama because I know some people like that. And to me, it's always baffling because I'm like, don't you have stuff to do? Why you always in drama? I will never understand people who move like that or who are constantly in situations because I'm like, if you just chill, it ain't no problem. You know what I mean? Yes, number 1, girl, that I make people laugh. You do, because you be having me rolling in your videos and on the lives. Look, I'm not going to start. Open-minded and ambitious, bit of an enigma. Okay, I see you. Dang, I'm low maintenance too. Ain't nothing wrong with being low maintenance, because I've seen some people make these negative videos about having low maintenance friends. And to me, I'm just like, okay, we're not compatible. And that's okay. Because I have some friends that are like, now don't get me wrong. I have had situations in the past when people would, I guess, be upset with me for being low maintenance. But I would just explain to them like, hey, this is how I always been, and I'm not really gonna try to change myself. If you don't like it, I care about you. I'm always be here for you, but I'm not about to force myself to talk to you every day when we just holding the freaking phone. Cause that's one thing I did not like. I don't like when people want to just hold the phone and they not saying nothing. I could be watching my stories. I could be working on YouTube. I could be doing something productive. And don't get me wrong, I could hold the phone and do that, but I'm like, but we not saying nothing. And now I feel obligated to entertain you. Because, I don't know what it is, but I do. Sometimes I feel like I'm obligated to entertain people sometimes. Or like, I feel like sometimes people will contact me to make them feel better. And I'm like, you think I'm a joke to you? You think I always got to be making you laugh or have a little jokey joke? No, maybe I just want to be by myself. But anyways, I like that, but my personality mix. There's nothing wrong with having a mixed personality. What is it that you like about yourself, Ariana, personality wise? Like, do you like sometimes that you keep to yourself, or do you like, I don't know, do you like how chill you are? Caring and genuine. I mess with that, T-Berries. Of course, girl. Forgot one sense of humor. Same. I'm just goofy. Same. I love me a goofy person. Because I don't really like too serious people. Like, don't get me wrong. It's cool to be serious when the time calls for it. But if you're always serious, I'm going to just feel awkward. Like, I'm going to just be sitting there like, and it's already bad enough that I don't really say much to people. It usually takes me a long time to feel comfortable though. But yeah. I stay to myself. I mess with it. I mess with it. Hey Grace, how you doing? Bree, you. I don't know why I'm like this. I'm sorry. But anyways, now let me know in the comments down below what's something that you want to work on within yourself. Because for me, one of the things apart from losing the belly, I personality wise, or like, I guess something that I want to work on within myself is being more of a go-getter. Like, I don't really put myself out there as much. Like, I don't really feel like I go for opportunities the way that I should. I think it's more so like self-doubt a little bit, and that's something I want to work on. So let me know in the comments what's something you guys want to work on. Okay, red hair. I feel it, Bree. Love being a mommy. Yes, we love a good mother. I got a kid in me. Yes. Same. It's nothing wrong. I always feel like people should lean more into their inner kid. I'm actually coming out with a series about that where it's going to be about me, I guess, healing my inner child. And that series actually is going to start in August. So if you guys are interested, stay on the lookout for that. But I love that, Ariana. Oh, I love that for you. That's a dream. It is. Well, the having kids part is the dream for you, girl. And I know you gonna get it. Because I had to think about it. I was like, wait, that's not my dream. But I know you are gonna be a great mom, Jasmine, for sure. Or, I always, what should I refer to you as when we on the live? Would you prefer the Rose Rundown or your actual name? I want to work on letting go and saying no. Yes, like, letting go is hard, especially when I'm trying not to cuss. But letting go is so hard when stuff pisses you off, or like when you in the moment, or just after a period of time when you get in your feelings and you start thinking about stuff, or when you replace stuff in your head. That's me. I need to work on that too. And saying no is definitely a difficult thing, especially if you used to just being kind and nice about stuff where you're like, sure, even though you don't want to, but it's hard. It's hard to make that transition, but you definitely have to think about yourself every single day. Like, really think about how you're feeling, how you doing, because sometimes we'll be putting ourselves on the back burner, and it's like, no, girl, what about you? Are you good? Are you mentally healthy? Are your emotions good? Are you spiritually good? Is this affecting you physically? So yeah. Can y'all hear me, by the way? Cause I don't know if I sound muffled or not. Cause yeah. My natural hair color is black and orange mix. You got orange hair, Bree? It's giving exotic. What was I writing? Oh. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm writing something down real quick. That's a good one. Go get her. Yeah, cause I feel like I definitely hinder myself by not trying. I want to work on going out more and being social in the outside world. That's one of my many things. I feel it, girl. Honestly, it is hard to transition to doing that because I think when I was 22, I was going through that where I was like, I need to get out the house more because I went to college online. Like before the pandemic, I went to college online and I didn't really go out that much. And I realized it was affecting me. I don't know if it affects you, but it definitely affected me. And I feel like, to be honest, it added on because I already had social anxiety, but it added on even more um, when I stayed in the house more. But I know the more I like push myself to go out and interact with people, which took years, it's still a thing I deal with to this day, to be honest, because I'm gonna be honest, I don't like people like that. That sounds so bad, but I really don't be liking people like that. And it's not that I don't personally like people, it's just the fact that people scare me. You know, you just never know what time people be on. And or you never know about how you come off. I think that's my thing too. I don't know how I come off to people, or I'm like overthinking my interactions, or I'm like, oh, I'm saying this. What if they think this? What if they misinterpret what I just said? I need to work on changing this. Oh, like, did I maybe offend them? I start overthinking and then I want to go home. But yeah, I feel like the more I go out though, it's helped me. I'm doing it to highlight. Ah, that would be cute, Bree. I always love your content. Thank you, girl. I appreciate you. I always love yours. I want to work on being more ambitious too. I used to be ambitious, but as I got older, I feel like I'm losing it. Like I have my real estate license, but I haven't started using my license. Okay, sell them houses. You got this. You know, I mean, obviously, it's easier said than done, but I feel like the more you put yourself out there and try, it becomes easier. But I feel like it's like that with everything, you know? Rihanna is pregnant again, and she having another kid. I hope she get her girl like what they wanted. I really do. Being more social outside made in real life friends certain age range more difficult. Yeah, I agree. Um, like I've made friends since I think, like I've made friends in my late 20s and even like well, technically I'm in my early 30s, but it is very difficult. I feel like I should make a video about how I've made friends now that I'm older. It's hard. I'm not gonna lie. It is very hard, and you kind of do just gotta position yourself in different spaces or the same consistent spaces in order to connect with people almost. I don't know if Jasmine would get confusing. I mean, I don't mind calling you by your name. I mean, cause you know, I'm not calling myself my name. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm me. But I'm good with my name. Okay, cool. Finish college, get married, and adopt kids. I love that. Goals, you gonna get them all, Grace. I believe in you, girl. It's hard not to cuss on lives. Listen, I have I've wanted to cuss at least 8 times, and it's only been 38 minutes. And I'm trying so hard not to. I'm trying so hard. Aren't we missing somebody? Um, was it Kyoto and Grimy? That said they were gonna be in here. Blair just uploaded a good video about saying no. He did. Y'all check out that video if you haven't seen it. It was a really good video. I think, what was it called? Let's talk about saying no. Or the word no. It was really good. Y'all should check it out. He just posted it today. I'm glad you can't pronounce my name because people swear my name hard. Ariana? They must need to go back to first grade and get some hooked on phonics. I'm sorry if somebody in here can't read. Let me shut up. Let me stop. Let me stop. Right, that's what I'm saying. Shoot. See, Barry's out here like, you trying to get a house? Well, let me sell it to you. You gonna do that, girl. You gonna be in there. Wait, T Berry's is a woman. You're a woman, right? I assumed you were. I assumed you were, but you don't have a profile pic. Sounds fine to me. Okay. Okay, cool, cool, cool. You can do it, T Berries. Like I know I've heard, selling houses is not like, well, actually, I don't know. I don't know if you just go out there or if they give you a listing or what it is, but I'm sure you would be able to get the hang of it where it's not that difficult as far as like just putting yourself out there, because again, the more you do it and just position yourself, the easier it'll be. Okay, 11th grade. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Trust, I was the same way, terrified. Do it when you feel ready or close to it. I had got mine in January. Am I missing something? I feel like I did. I don't know. I feel like I missed something. Sometimes meeting people can be disappointing or devious. It can be, but you kind of just have to move with things where it's like, okay, not everybody is going to be the same. You know what I mean? Okay, getting your permit soon. I'm not going to lie. I can't drive. That is something I need to do, to be honest. But I'm just very scared of driving. But that's potentially a video for another day, but also probably not. I am just very terrified personally. See, I get where you're coming from with that. I'd be afraid people gonna laugh at me, to be honest. Like, I'm socially awkward offline. I'm similar. Like, I think the thing that bothers me is when I'm out and somebody talking to me and I have that one bead of sweat that just come down my arm. I don't know what that is, but it just sends me. It sends me. And I literally just, I don't know. People are just weird sometimes, so you just never know. Rose, are you selling homes now? Okay, she was talking about her license. Okay, because I was confused for a second. Bree, I believe in you, girl, because I do not believe in me when it comes to driving at this point in my life. You growing up way better than me. Meeting people always been a challenge in real life. Yeah, it has. I wish that sounds like a cool job, getting to show people houses, right? That does sound like a real cool job. I took a driving ed class before. How was that, Bree? Where are bros at? I don't know, man. They be capping. The X-rated duo is crazy. That got me. What if I were a man? Hey, listen. What's it? I don't know why I just... I instantly, when you said, what if I were a man, all I hear in my head is, and somehow I'll make a man out of you. That's that Mulan. I mean, if you were a man, it wouldn't be no problem. You know what I'm saying? Although I do feel like we've had conversations that led me to believe you were a woman. So then I would just be like, you know a lot. You know a lot about women if you are a man. Jasmine, are you? Yes, I am. I got married last year, actually. But I've been with my husband. It'll be 9 years in November. 9 years. 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 9 ye The X-rated duo, I tried to text Mr. Grimy on Snapchat. He didn't answer. It's okay, because I don't really need him talking about X-rated stuff in here, because I'm going to change the topic real quick. I'm going to have to voice over my video. I don't want you to copyright me. Oh, I wouldn't copyright you, girl, but I don't know how YouTube is. Grimy and Kyoto in my, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. You know, I think Grimy been in my lives like twice. Yes, I have a husband. Yeah, guys tried to talk to me the other day. Tell me why I started to smile. Ain't nothing wrong with smiling. A smiling will get you a long way, girl. I'm telling you, I should come out with a video about my flirting techniques. Because I had a lot back in the day. Now, whether they worked or not was a completely different story, okay? But some of them worked. But smiling is by far the easiest one that have secured a number, or they secured mine. You know what I mean? I just have to put myself out there. You definitely do. They can stay going. Ariana, please. Oh my gosh. Rose, did you get his number? Right, did you? Nah, he was like, you look good, and I walked back to the car. I cannot. Driving at class is hard, not that easy. It's hard to take on this laptop. Oh, you can take it on the laptop? That's pretty cool. Do go places during the summer. I'm getting out there. Y'all should go outside. You know, make sure it's a safe environment. I would recommend going to festivals earlier in the day to avoid the riffraff and the youths. You know, no offense to you, Bree, but you know, sometimes the youths can do too much. Okay, because I know for me, I am definitely a person where I'm like, if it's a crowd or somewhere where I know it's gonna be a lot of people, I'm gonna go early where it's not too many, and then I'm gonna head back home, or I'm gonna go somewhere else. It's good. It's nice. No X-rated stuff. Oh, he get banned. The lives always be copyrighted. I don't understand why they do that for real. Yeah. Give me a wrench. He gone. I cannot. Yes, I need help. I don't know how to flirt through a keyboard. Flirting through a keyboard has been like, it's way easier, obviously, because in person, it's been so many times where I'm that one Britney Spears meme where she just like just standing there looking awkward. Oh no, girl, you could cuss in here. I don't care. Well, it's some words that I have blocked. I'm not gonna lie to you. Specifically because I don't know what random people will come in here and say. Yeah, the use. You got me using that word. I got that word from New Girl, the show New Girl. I forgot what his name is. I can't remember what his name is, but that's why I started using the word. Chicago, a bunch of young ins go, nah, I'm good. Oh, I understand. The youth got a curfew here. They have a curfew here, but for some reason, these past couple nights, I don't know what they've been doing in Detroit, but it was like 200 people starting. I don't want to call it a riot, but they like blocked off a whole street, popping fireworks, harassing the bus drivers. I'm like, what is going on? The police showed up. They arrested 3 people out of 200. I'm like, okay. I don't know, man. That's the only thing about the summertime. People be acting way too crazy. And I know a lot of my friends, they'll be like, let's go do something. Listen, when my season hits fall, we can be outside. But for right now, I don't know if people got demons on them or what, but they be acting real weird, or if it's like they getting drunk or whatever. But people, or if it's the heat, people do too much outside in the freaking summertime. Don't get me started on Brittany be dancing around the room. New Girls is I really like that show. I binge watched it during the pandemic. It was my first time watching it, and I really enjoyed it, even though it was a lot of things I did not care for. Maybe I'll make a video. But right, even the trolls was in my friend's live this morning saying bad words to her. Yeah, she has to add certain words to the banned or blocked list in her settings because people say some out of pocket stuff. I think I only watched the Prince episode of that show. How are you making it through the winter? It's so cold. So, I mean, how do I even explain this? Because winters are cold. You know, it's a lot of snow. I wear long johns, which are like thermals. Thermal underwear. Or wear like the thick tights. Absolutely love let me not lie. I like wintertime when I'm inside. Or when we go to the light show, because they have this thing at the zoo called Wild Lights, and it's basically the Christmas lights, and then they have, the snow obviously outside, and it's really nice. But I don't know. I don't even know how to explain winters in Michigan because I could understand if you're not from Michigan, you probably would not like it. Because it definitely gets really cold. I think the lowest it got last year was maybe like -15 or something like that. But it feels colder at times for some reason. Excuse me, y'all. Trolls weird on this app for sure. Yeah, people say some weird stuff, do some wild stuff. But yeah, the next question I have is, what's something you tried once but you will never do again? We have below zero here in Chicago. Yeah, because y'all literally like 4 hours away from Detroit. And I hear it's pretty, potentially, well, I guess we both on Lake Michigan, I think. Because our weather is about the same. It's just cold in both Chicago and Detroit, to be honest. Truly. Oh no, -15 degrees. How is that livable? I mean, as long as you got layers and gloves and a hat and a scarf on, you good, I wouldn't say stay outside, but it's, it's not no problem. Probably shouldn't bust your ass on the ice, though. That's one thing you do have to be careful about. I'm not gonna lie to you. Skating, I don't want to bust my butt. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Skating is fun even now. I've never known how to skate, so I'm not gonna act like I know how to skate. But I can understand that being something you try once and will never do again. For sure. Because I don't know, skating just throws off my mindset, if that makes sense. It's like something in my head is like, we imbalanced. Let's go down. Not. Anyways, it just means it's just something in my head is like, we're going to fall over, pretty much. I got scared, tried twice, I'm done. I can understand it. Skating is fun, but not ice skating. I still remember hitting my head while ice skating when I was a kid. Oh, no. That's awful. They should request the helmets. That's what they need to have. I would never go ice skating again after I got embarrassed by the DJ. We went ice skating downtown a few times, but there was one specific time that we went, right? Mind you, your girl don't know how to skate for real. I really don't. So I minded my business, trying to steady myself. You know, my husband trying to help me. Our friends, they trying to help me. But listen, my legs do not compute. I do not understand. If my mind cannot comprehend it, we're not going nowhere really. So the DJ sees me. He's like, "Oh, girl in the red, you don't know how to skate?" Obviously I don't know how to skate. You see me up here tripping balls. And the thing that gets me, why are you calling me out? Focus on somebody else. Focus on one of these little kids. You know what I'm saying? Why are you singling me out? He singles me out. And he start yapping. Instantly, I fall back. He like, whoop, she went down. And I'm just like, I'm not coming back here ever again. You will never catch my ass on this ice. And I told my husband that. I was like, whenever we come back here, I'm going to watch our friends skate, but you going to see me on the sideline because I ain't going to be out here embarrassing myself. But anyways, I was big mad and very embarrassed, okay? We used to have the free field trips to the ice skating rink. That's nice because normally it costs money up here. Like, it almost always costs money to ice skate. Our weather is Wheel of Fortune, real talk. It is. Like, one day it could be 75 degrees and then the next 31. The difference is very uncanny. But for me, something I tried once that I will never do again is paintball shooting. You will never catch me paintball shooting ever again in life. I will never paintball shoot again. Because this was like, I feel like this was 2017. We went paintball shooting, right? Now, mind you, I don't know. You're supposed to really layer the F up. You're supposed to put on layers, okay? And when I say layers, I mean like 4 or 5 shirts, something. Get the gear, something. Layer up, okay? We go, and mind you, too, we get there. You have to fill out a form to disclose that you will not sue them if something happens to you. That should have been my first, awareness that it was going to be freaking problems. So I signed a little waiver. They give us the little pum ups and stuff. We go out there. Now, this one white guy, I don't know what his problem was, but he specifically targeted me. Mind you, I'm the only black chick there. And he's lighting me up, bro. And when I tell you, I still got the pictures. I don't know if I'll show y'all, but I have pictures of where I got shot like 8 times. And I had contusions for like 3 freaking weeks. And they hurt so bad. It was just so painful. And when I tell you, that was when I really knew my husband was about. Actually, it was a few times, but that was when I knew my husband was about me because he was about to whip that man ass. Him and his friends was about to whip that man ass. And I was just crying with my little contusions out. Because I was just like, bro, I'm like, why did he target me? When I tell you, I had welts, and it was so bad because I had one underneath my boob or whatever, and that junk was so freaking painful, bro. Like, it was a very painful experience, and I will never paintball shoot ever again. That is something that I've done once. Will never do it again. Will never. Oh, you good, girl. I understand with the keyboard. I know my keyboard be auto-correcting, and I'm like, girl, did I say that? I didn't say that. Put what I said back. Bowling, still play, stuck at it bad, better off at golf. I like bowling. but I don't like the awkward walk back. That's always the only thing I don't like. Yeah, I do. You know, it's just like that one time. It was probably like 3 or 4 times we had hung out before we started dating for real, and it was about to be a shootout at the Qdoba. So we had went to this restaurant, right? I don't know why this sounds so hood considering this happened in the suburbs. It's so crazy. But anyways, we went to this one restaurant that was kind of like a club, right? And well, it was a club on Fridays and Saturdays where they would move the tables and stuff. And I absolutely loved going there. Like, that was my favorite place to go before the pandemic when they closed down. But they would always close at 2. So usually after the place would close, we would all go and get some food. And it was 2 places that was open. There was this Coney Island, and if you guys don't know, in Michigan, Coney Island is like a big thing. There are multiple different kinds of Coney Islands, but I'm not going to say that because, anyways, I'm not going to say it. But anyway, there are multiple different types of Coney Islands, but there was one close to us, so we would go to that one. And it was walking distance from the club that we would go to, right? So you could go to Coney Island or you could go to Qdoba. So we ended up going to Qdoba. And while we in the middle of line, 2 of our friends are ordering. And these guys come in real rowdy and stuff. They're like, oh, you know, you always start stuff. They just going off. And it looked like one of the guys is reaching for something in his pants, right? So my husband throws me behind his back to protect me. And I'm like, I know it's not about to be no shootout in the suburbs. Like, that joke was so crazy to me. I'm like, this is hood Detroit behavior. Like, this, what are we doing right now? And I know that sounds so bad because Detroit is not that bad, y'all. It is not that bad. But I was literally sitting there like, you cannot be serious, bro. I was so unserious. Like, I did not take that situation serious at all. But my husband was literally covering me. He covered me, making sure I'm good, right? And one of our other friends, he like, don't worry about them. Just put the food in the burrito. And I'm just like, bro. Anyways, so we got our food for free, rightly so. I was so appreciative. But when we got in the car, my husband was like, I looked at him, I was like, wow, you really was trying to protect me. You threw me behind your back. And he gonna say some, well, I'm taking you out. Like, I want to come back to your mom's house if something happened to you. And I'm like, yeah, I guess you're right. Because my mom probably would have went off. But how did I get here? How did I get to this topic? Oh, I was talking about my husband being protected with the paintball shooting. Yes. This why I have notes, because I keep getting off track. Anyways, you know what? I went bowling. It was fun. I sucked too, though. Bowling is always a great time, especially if they got good music. The vibes are immaculate. My college best friend beat every time I went bowling or with my bros. People always beat me. Well, for the most part, people always beat me. Dang, paintball is that bad. Had no clue, Jazz. It is a very... If you layer up, it won't be as bad. That's all I'll say. If you ever go paintball shooting, layer up. Wear like those thick dickies and some layers underneath, and you'll probably be okay. Because with me, I did not have on any layers, so that was my fault. Man, I don't know what it is about the suburbs now here, bro. I mean, like, stuff different now. I don't know what happened. Again, I'm assuming it's the pandemic. People a little off. because they've been inside for too long, or maybe something happened. I don't know, but it's given ghetto. And I'm not a fan, because why you bringing that weirdo behavior out here? As you was telling that story, you was going, thank you. I'm so happy to hear y'all love story. I actually did a video about how my husband and I got together. It's like one of the first videos on this channel. Nobody really watched it, but well, actually, I think a few people watched it, but I gave some tips because I definitely was not in the best headspace when I first started dating him, if I'm being completely transparent with you. I'll go back and watch it. Thank you. You're helping the watch hours. Appreciate you. Truly. But now the next question is, what are your top 3 to 4 comfort shows? Let me know in the comments what your top 3 or 4 comfort shows are. Because for me, and y'all probably gonna call me childish. Hey Bree girl, welcome. Eat your food. We about to chat. But I have a couple of comfort shows. I always like The Parkers. That's always a go-to on Netflix that I'll go back and watch. I'll always go back and watch Arthur. Like in the middle of the night, if I'm having trouble sleeping, I will literally turn on Arthur and I will watch it. And I don't care. Because rewatching cartoons from when I was a kid is definitely a different experience, because some of that junk went over my head that I didn't notice. The Rookie, 911, and FBI. That's a lot of crime, ain't it? That is a lot of crime. I feel like I watched some of The Rookie. I never seen 911, and I never seen FBI. But... or was it Rookie Blue? I think Rookie Blue was the name of the show I'm talking about, though. T-Berries, how about you call the cops? Please. Gilmore Girls, anything PBS, From Our Generation, Weird I Know, Big Brother, and Jimmy Neutron. So I need to try to watch Gilmore Girls again, because I remember watching scenes from it when I was younger, but I never remember watching it through. Like, I really don't know anything about Gilmore Girls. I just know it's popular. I'll watch some things from PBS, but I know Arthur and Dragon Tales is like my go-to. Those are like my main two that I will definitely rewatch. Big Brother, I mess with Big Brother, even though I think I only watched the first 3 seasons. And then I stopped watching it for some reason. I think something else was coming on at the time that it was coming on. And Jimmy Neutron, y'all probably gonna judge me, but I've seen maybe 1 episode of Jimmy Neutron because your girl didn't have cable. But I did get Paramount Plus recently, because if you guys don't know, they have a 99-cent deal for 2 months. So I was like, I'm gonna get that. Because currently I'm watching All Grown Up, because I never seen it before. I've only seen like 1 or 2 episodes, and I've been liking it. And I'm going to react to it, actually, because there's some stuff I want to talk about that happened on there. But, thank you, Blur. Appreciate you. Hey, girl. Ariana. Hey, girl. Oh, yes, it's good. My mom had got me the DVDs, and I was hooked on watching it. Yeah, like, I don't know, did I know anybody that watched Gilmore Girls? People probably did. I just didn't know about it. Because, you know, it's so interesting thinking about when we were kids, because for some reason, I don't remember people talking about Moesha, except for when they were older kids. Like, the kids that were maybe older than me, I remember them talking about it. But the kids in our age range, I don't remember them talking about the show at all. I don't remember girls talking about any shows, to be honest. I think the only things I remember people hyping over was like Harry Potter, because everybody was really into Harry Potter. I know people was really into Pokemon. And yeah, I don't remember people really talking about any other shows. They would always be talking about boys they liked. But it's so crazy thinking about that. Wait, my ratchet comfy shows are Baddies and Jocelyn Cabaret. Oh, I love those two. Can't wait for California season. Bad Girls Club. See, the only reason I knew about Baddies, but the only reason I actually really know about it is because the Rose Rundown, she talks about Baddies, but also she was doing a couple lives when the Jocelyn Cabaret was on, and when I tell you I was invested because we was kind of reacting to it on some of her lives, and that junk was so fun. Like, I had such a good time over there when we was reacting to that over there on her live streams. Dragon Ball Z and Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Avatar: The Last Airbender, other shows said only 3. Okay, so Dragon Ball Z I have mixed feelings about. I did like Dragon Ball Super, but I had issues with people who liked Dragon Ball Z when I was a kid because they used to do too much. And they used to be Kamehameha in the hallway and getting in my way. That I don't need to be hearing you going, I don't want to hear that. And I'm trying to study for my test. I don't want to hear that. And I like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I don't have no issue with that. And I recently, in the past, 5 years, finished Avatar: The Last Airbender for the first time. And that is one of the best animated series I've ever seen in my life. For sure. If y'all never seen it, highly recommend it. Cool, because I'm going to be over there watching it with you, girl. I love me that Jocelyn Cabaret. And I didn't think I would be interested in that, but I'm invested. I am very much invested because I like the mess. The other show that I watch is Sailor Moon because that was the first anime I watched. And I still watch that to this day. That's my favorite. Well, I won't say that's my favorite, but that was my childhood favorite. And then I still watch King of Queens because that's also a really good comfort show for me. I don't know why I like that show so much because I really got into watching it during... I really got into watching King of Queens a little bit before the pandemic because I think it was on Hulu first. I don't know, but I got it on DVD. Somewhere on DVD. My favorite anime show is Detective Conan. You know, I keep seeing that one, but I have never seen it before. It keeps getting recommended to me, but I haven't actually sat down to watch it. Jocelyn, the only reason I still got it, T-Berries, you watch Baddies Gone Wild, all they do is fight. I swear, I feel like that's all they do. Fully on Crunchyroll. Okay. Y'all, maybe one day I should do a live and just talk about certain anime because this year alone, I've probably watched over 50 anime series. It is so bad. Crunchyroll has been my main platform at this point this year because I've watched so many different shows. It's just so good. They come out with so many good series, and the Japanese, the Chinese got it. That's all I'm gonna say. I do, but it's no dress. That's what I was thinking. It's longer than One Piece? I don't know, T-Berries. That I'm gonna tap out. Because One Piece already long, and I'm not invested in that. I think I watched One Piece when I was a kid, when it was on, what was it, 4Kids TV? I can't remember what station it was on. But, yeah, I'm not invested in One Piece at all. Yes, introduce us to the anime. I only know more because of you and Blurred. I probably got a top 100 list at this point. I really probably do, because I've been watching some good ones. It's a lot of good drama ones that's out there I could put y'all on. So maybe that'll be a video I make a list about. Because the main one I recommend is the Nana one about the two girls who are adults. Well, yeah, both of them are adults. I think they are in their early 20s. One of them is a rock star or up and coming rock star, and the other one is this boy crazy chick who's trying to get her life together while also trying to like follow a man that she really want to be with. When I tell you, the tea is hot. Like, that is probably one of the best drama filled anime I've ever seen. I think it's on Hulu right now. If you got the Disney Plus Hulu thing, you could probably watch it there. I know they used to have some of the episodes on YouTube for free as well. But yeah, Nana is my favorite. One of my favorite drama ones. My partner has a subscription, so I'm definitely going to tune in. For sure. John Wick. Yeah, I started watching that, but then I fell off because I started watching other stuff. It's just so many shows to watch, man. Okay, next topic. What celebrity turned out to be a horrible person and that hurt you the most when you found out that they were trash? Let me know in the comments. What celebrity turned out to be a horrible person and you actually felt some type of way about it? Let me know. Because for me, Brian McKnight. When I tell you I loved that man when I was a child, I had a crush on him. He was one of my celebrity crushes. And when I found out he was a trash dad and he was anti-black, basically, it's like, you're black. You're blackity black. What do you mean? That junk really hurt my feelings. Because absolutely, his catalog is so good. So good. Like, you can't even bring him up no more. People always be talking about best R&B, and they never bring him up. And I'm like, did y'all know this beforehand that he was trash? Because in my head, I would be thinking about him. I know people would talk about Usher or Chris Brown, but I'm like, Brian McKnight, he had all the good hits, bro. But then I found out he was trash, and how he did his son was so dirty. So I'm just like, oh yeah. I remember you talking about Carrie Underwood. Oh my gosh. Who's the guy that disowned his kids? It's a couple of celebrities that disown their kids, to be honest. Yeah, he definitely sucks ass. Completely. Yeah, so the question was, what celebrity turned out to be a horrible person that you felt some type of way about, basically? Tierra Marie used to sign to Jay-Z. Me and her friends saw that at Northland Mall. I remember hearing about that she was mean. And I really liked that one song she had. Is there any boys around? Know how to make a girl feel. Know how to make a girl feel. Make her feel good. Or she had that one song where she was like, okay, so this was so unserious to me. Like, every time I heard this song, I laughed because the song went like, I ain't had no daddy around when I was growing up. Some. And she was like, don't let my cuteness fool you. I'm like, girl, why you talking about why you ain't got no daddy? I mean, I relate, but I was like, that just sent me. And I think the song is called No Daddy by Tierra Marie, bro. So I was just like, why would you make a song like this? But anyways, let us know who you think, Ariana, because yeah, Brian McKnight was the one that upset me. Yeah, she was on Love and Hip Hop to my knowledge. And I thought she was a very pretty girl, but yeah, I guess her attitude wasn't that great from what people were saying. Because I know a lot of people were talking about how she was the front runner and then it was Rihanna or it was somebody else, but then they decided to focus on Rihanna instead. So, and I'm assuming it was her attitude maybe. I will say when Rihanna used to be in her going off on people on Twitter days, that was a different time. And I feel like people definitely forget that Rihanna used to be mean on Twitter. Because the last thing I remember was it was this one girl that I think she sold an outfit similar to Rihanna's before for like a prom or something like that, or like some sort of homecoming. It was the green outfit. And she posted it and tagged Rihanna because she was really happy about it. And then Rihanna made a post where she like compared her to a bat or something. Excuse me. And I was like, dang, why you bullying this chick that looked up to you, bro? Like, she used to be so mean on Twitter for no reason sometimes. But I feel like people forget that era of how Rihanna was. Like, when you really think about it, social media could have ruined a lot of your favorites' careers when I think about it. Some of them it did. Like Doja Cat. Which is unfortunate because Doja was really doing well for a period of time till all that stuff came out with what she had going on. Girl, the spell check be a mess. I'm glad Jay-Z did more with Riri. Yeah. I don't know if she was on Sweet 16, but I know she was a bully on Twitter at one point. But, you know, people grow, you know? But the next topic is if you had to eat one meal for the rest of your life, what would you choose? Let me know in the comments what y'all would choose if y'all had one meal to eat for the rest of y'all lives. Because seafood, I feel it. Now, you mean different variation of seafood? Like, are you talking about seafood boil, seafood salad, or like crab cakes? Or do you mean just seafood in general, but it's not putting any pasta or any other meals? Ariana! You said seafood boy. I don't do all that. I feel it. Chicken or pizza. Yeah, both of those are real diverse, for sure. Louisiana fried chicken. Their chicken is so good. Is that a brand, Louisiana fried chicken, or are you just saying, like, fried chicken from Louisiana? But I'm for real. I don't eat salmon, scallops, all that oysters and stuff. Nah. Oh, okay. So it's like shrimp, crab legs, or like lobster. That's a hard choice. So I'll give you the ones I would choose. So you would eat salmon for the rest of your life? Or Harold's Chicken here in Chicago? Harold's Chicken. When I make a trip to Chicago, Harold's Chicken. Chi-Town. Yep. Thank you, Ariana. Because I was like, yeah, you definitely not that far. So I'll give me some food. But, so for me, you would eat salmon for every meal? Every meal. How you season your salmon? Because I'm curious. Because personally, I would do pizza, like emblematic, because you could do different variations of pizza. Like you could do a breakfast pizza. You could do pizza with chicken, pizza with sausage, bacon pizza. You could have a dessert pizza. I would do salad. So I would do fruit salad, chicken salad, grilled chicken salad, taco salad, salmon salad. I would do a whole bunch of different salads. If that was the option, but like if they if I had to just choose lettuce, then I'm like, no, that's not me. Burrito tacos slap if you get it from the right place. However, it's so crazy because I've tried burrito tacos 3 times, I think, and only one of them tasted good. The other two did not taste good. So I feel like it just really depends. Cause yeah. Salad third choice. Yeah, I'll tear some salad up if it has other stuff in it anyways. Yes, with the sauce and some Mexican rice. That junk be slapping. Like I tear that junk up. One of the things on my list this year is to try a burrito pizza because I know there are some places that have them, and whenever I do it, I'm gonna make a video. But yeah, burrito pizza is on my list for this year. Okay, so now I have a scenario that y'all can answer and tell me. Dang, I went through these topics kind of quick. I was trying to be on here for 2 or 3 hours. It's given 2 hours. But, so the next topic is a hypothetical, okay? Let's say you accidentally got injected with a serum, yeah? And now you're immortal. Nothing can kill you. You will not die, but you do feel pain still. So if you guys have seen Heroes, if you know who Claire is, it's kind of like that. How would you feel about being immortal? Would you want to be immortal or no? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'm gonna wait to share with y'all my thoughts. But would you be okay with being immortal? Let me know. I love it. I do too. I just didn't like the way the last, I think, 2 seasons were. Oh, I remember Claire. I don't know. Would you get all those aches and pains still? You would. You would still feel pain. Living my best life, no death right now. Real talk. So, Ilbermatic would be okay with being immortal. Jasmine, would you be okay with it? T-Berries, Ariana, would y'all be okay with being immortal? You live a long time, but you still feel pain. I guess I get my cane and I'll go to Italy. No! So, no, like, okay. So, when I say you still feel pain, it's like... I cannot. Okay. That caught me off guard. Okay, so what I mean by is if, let's say if somebody tried to hurt you or something, you would still feel the pain, but you could regenerate and heal yourself. So you would be immune to like getting diseases, cancer and stuff like that, but you would live long, but you would still feel pain as far as like if you got hurt. So like if you fell off something or hit a wall or, you know, if something cut you, you would still feel pain. No, this world is shitty. I'd rather have another superpower. I feel it. If I get to travel, yes. Okay, then yes, I'll take it. Okay, so Ilbermatic in the Rose Rundown said yes. T Berries said basically hell no. Jazz, have you seen The Boys? I have. I just did not see the last 3 episodes of the recent season. But I was very invested. I also watched Gen V, and it was so sad when Chance died. That hurt my feelings because I actually really wanted to see where his character was gonna go. But yeah, I watched The Boys. So personally, I would not want to be immortal. Mainly because so The Boys is such a good show. I can't wait until season 5. Yeah, I still need to finish it. Gen Z. Is it Gen V or Gen Z? Regardless, the show is really good. I really liked it. So personally, I would not want to be immortal because that would mean that I would outlive everybody and I would end up being alone. And I would have to start all over multiple times, making connections and seeing people die, which I would not like, especially if my existence was to extend beyond a certain period of time. Because I could not see myself living for 600 years, and it's like, dang, that's a long period of time that I haven't seen my mom or my siblings or something like that, or my friends that I had when I was first like younger. I don't know if I would be able to handle that because to me I feel like I would go mentally insane. um like I guess it would be cool because you could do different things, but then I would also have to relocate as well because I think about the Vampire Diaries. I don't know if you guys saw that show. But they talked about, and even in Twilight, they talked about how they would always have to relocate after a period of time. They couldn't really settle anywhere because people would start to catch on that they weren't really aging, which would cause a problem. And, it's like, not to sound morbid, but it's like, if it's just me that's immortal, I feel like I would get depressed, if I'm being completely honest. Just because I would know every time, like, yeah, I'm enjoying this time with these people that I connect with, but I know at some point in time they will leave me. And personally, I would not like that. But that's just me. Also, the fact that I'm overthinking. But I would not like that. And I know in Vampire Diaries, it was like they would create new lives for themselves and start new, but they also had compulsion and stuff, so they could erase people's minds. And I'm like, that means I'm gonna have to work the whole time? You lost me. Ain't no way I'm about to work for 600 years. You completely lost me. Completely lost me. But that's just my thoughts. Personally. Alright, so the next. Yep, just like Hancock. I wish they would do a part 2 of Hancock so bad. I really do, because I greatly enjoyed that movie. That was such a good movie. And I really wish they would do a part 2 for that. I would even be okay with a part 3. But alright. So the next question. Huh. That's interesting. I don't know. Oh, they getting a Hancock too? I'ma definitely watch that because I was really invested in that whole movie. Like, that was one of my favorite Will Smith films, actually. All right, so the next question is, what do you like? And I'll say, what do you like about the month slash season you were born in? So, if you were born in the summer, in the fall, in the spring, in the winter, or if you were born in a specific month, January, February, whichever, what is something you like about the month or season you were born in? Let me know in the comments. Warm weather and nature. Yes. Because you were born in June or July? Because I know I told you happy birthday, but I can't remember. I think that was June. I could be wrong. I'm sorry. Halloween and Thanksgiving. I feel it. Okay, yeah. Yeah, barbecue is always good. However, if you wanted to, you could barbecue year round. If you wanted to, you could. So for me, I have a list because I was born in November in the fall, yeah? So I love me some sweet potato pie with the whipped cream on top. I like the fall leaves because it's pretty AF. I also like the donuts and the apple cider because that junk tastes delicious together. And going to the apple orchard is always a great time, especially like running through the apple trees or trying the desserts at the apple orchard. That junk is always so much fun. And if they let you, if they had the hay rides, fun. Now, let me know in the comments what is something you dislike about the month or season you were born in. What do you dislike? Because I don't like pumpkin spice flavored things. But I also don't know if I don't like pumpkin spice flavored things still. I normally used to, but because I've gotten older, I don't know if I still don't like pumpkin flavor. But I also don't like my hair being cold, so I can't wear certain hairstyles and be cute because it's gonna get messed up by a hat. Not a fan of that. And I also don't like that it's voting season around my birthday because the politics and the political of it all is always, it's not the best space to be in, especially when people are like worried about stuff, or people are getting aggressive with you choosing, like, oh, you need to vote for this person, or you should vote for this. I don't know, it's like the racism and the prejudice comes out around voting season that I'm not a fan of when it comes to that time of year. It starts getting cold. I feel it. Thunderstorms are worse in June. They do definitely be kind of bad. I feel like we did have some pretty bad thunderstorms in June and May, actually. The only place I trust to make pumpkin anything is Dutch Bros. See, you be saying that, you think you better than us, huh? Because you got Dutch Bros and we don't. Like, when every time I watch one of your videos, or, in a live, when you bring up Dutch Bros, for some reason my head is like, I feel like we have something like that here, but we don't. I don't know. It really gets me because I want to try all the foods and all the drinks. And y'all state be having stuff that we don't got. Makes me a little bitter because I want to try the different foods, but I don't want to have to travel. Okay, Dutch girls. That's what it is. That's what it is. Oh, yes, me too. Can't stand that. Literally the week after election. Yeah, it's always just people do too much around election season. I'm like, okay, do your little vote and shut the hell up. like that's People do too much around voting season for me. And then, like, let's say stuff don't turn out the way that you wanted it to with the person you voted for. Now everybody's negative and feeling down. So, yeah. Too many birthdays in June. Yeah, it's a lot of people I know too that have birthdays in June as well. But yeah, those are actually all the topics I had, and for some reason I thought that I was going to extend over 2 hours, but I'm not sure why. I'm really not sure why I thought I was going to be able to extend over 2 hours. But I'm going to stay on here with y'all for 20 more minutes, and then I'm going to go. I don't know why. When I said that, that reminded me of Jasmine a little bit when she does her lives. Because I always want her to extend it to 20 minutes. Even though I guess she said she wasn't going live for a while. I understand. Even though you were part of my routine. But yeah. But how's y'all week been? Okay, I was just about to say that. Yeah, I don't know. You know, I'm just so used to seeing you and you being on your live. So I'm like, okay, what time is it? I ain't get no notification. Are you going live or not? It's okay if you're not going live, but when are you? like that's literally the mood that I be in because I'm just used to being on your live streams. Yeah, just a week might sneak on. Man, I'm telling you, YouTube better notify me the way they supposed to because they've been doing a good job lately so far. But I'm like, they better notify me because I'm going to be big mad if I miss it when you do a pop-up. And I'm going to just be sitting there looking stupid like, wow, I just missed my girl live. I cannot believe this. Trash. YouTube been slacking notifications lately. Some people do even weird comments. You know, I don't know if y'all know, but so on YouTube, on your desktop, you can actually see how many people get sent your notifications per video, right? And it'll show you how many people actually opened. And, you know, when I pay attention to it, when I take time to look at it, it's very interesting because I can really see exactly what it is that the subscribers who are subscribed to me are interested in or what it is that they want to watch. But it's also weird because sometimes I don't get no opens. Sometimes it's people that got their notifications turned on, but it shows they did not open it. So I'm assuming maybe they saw my video on the homepage and they opened it that way because that's what it shows me. I did not know I came a part of some of y'all routine. Yes, girl, I look forward to you going live. That sounds so creepy. But no, I literally, again, because before you were going live like back to back to back, and it's like, because I did a video about this months ago where I was talking about how when you consistently show up, you become a part of people's routines and they get used to seeing your face. So when you started cutting back on the live streams, it was kind of like I would pick up my phone and I'm like, it's 9 something my time, so where's she at? So is Jasmine about to push that live button or not? Like, literally, that is how it was because I was just so used to seeing you. It be like that. It comes part of my routine too. Yeah, you welcome, girl. But you know, I'm gonna try not to harass you about going live. I'm gonna be considerate, I guess. I'm just saying, I guess. Cause, I might have to find something else to do. Also, y'all, don't forget to check out Ariana's lives. Cause she's going live tomorrow as well. I want to say yesterday she said 5 p.m., but I don't know what time zone she's in. But yeah. Nah, girl, you good. You like, I'm just saying, bro. It's just, when you get used to somebody, it's like, okay, so we here. We bonded. And I'm going to show up. And now it's like, oh, you're taking something away from us? What's a girl to do? But I guess I'll find something to fill my time, I guess. I'm gonna probably just edit more videos, to be honest. Cause you know, I was so I'll see how I feel come the third week, because a part of me is kind of like, I could probably continue uploading daily for 60 days, but I don't know if I really want to push it, if I'm being completely honest with myself, because I'm saying it now, but I'm gonna probably get tired. Just like the way you be feeling about live streams, I'm gonna be like, do I really want to show up every day for real? I don't. I really don't. Oh, trust, I get it. We have really bonded over the months, and I love it. I do too, because it's so weird. Like, it's not weird, but I will say this year has been really nice when it comes to bonding with other YouTube creators. Because I've never had this experience before where I'm like really bonded with people. Because I think it was a couple other girls that I've clicked with before, but then they would drop off. And I get it, because life be lifing, or, you know, sometimes people just don't be as into YouTube as you are. But then I know Illblurgmatic was one of the people first too that interacted with me. And I was like, okay, I mess with your content. He messed with my content, and we support each other. And then I think you commented on one of my videos, or I saw one of your videos. A part of me feel like it was a specific video you did, and I commented on it, or you commented on mine, I can't remember. But yeah, like, you know, then I hopped in your lives, and I'm like, yeah, this chick's pretty cool. And I was like, oh, she going live back to back to back. Let me see what she talking about. And then it was just like, oh, she cool as hell. And her community is cool too. So I'm like, okay, they don't seem weird. So I'm in here. Plus, she was talking about Disney. So I was like, I messed with it. I messed with it. Oh, thank you. Yes. Sometimes I can be funny. Oh yeah, how that been going with the watch hours? So my watch hours went down by like 100, but then it went back up because I've been posting consistently. So I don't know, you know. So I have I'm doing 2 reactions this month, right? And 2 of them, the ones that I'm doing, the first one has a high ranking, and I feel like that's probably gonna be what gives me my watch hours. And then the second one, I put up a community post, well, I scheduled it for Monday, and I'm gonna have people vote on that movie, and I'm gonna do that one. I feel like that'll bring me watch hours as well. But it's given, I'm gonna probably get monetized in 60 days instead of 30. If I'm being completely transparent with you, it gets exhausting after a while. I can understand that, going live daily and even posting daily, for sure. That's what YouTube brings people together for real. Real, I can't spell. I get you. It's that autocorrect every time. It does though. Thanks, Jazz, for info on YouTube notifications. For sure. Oh, trust, I've had that happen too. People be backing off of it with YouTube. Yeah, like, I don't know, and I know I handle things differently because, for example, even if I don't post myself, I'ma still support y'all because when I wasn't really posting in May, I was still showing up and like commenting on y'all stuff and liking y'all videos, even though I wasn't posting as much myself. But I know other people potentially may not be the same, or maybe maybe they're not on YouTube, but yeah, I don't know. True Rose met people across content creator lane in real life, homies. For sure. Hey, Bree. You would have, if you would have seen the lives last year, people were mad weirdos. I like the group of people who watch now. I'm glad the people who watch now aren't weird. Like, don't get me wrong, every now and again, sometimes a weirdo will slip by. But I do like that you have your moderators that will literally just get rid of people, because I will say that is something Grimy do be on it. Even sometimes he be a little quick to get rid of people when they say hi or because they name Hunter. That junk still blew me when he did that junk. Oh, I'm sorry, Bree. A true commented one video for sure. Yeah, like, people are weird. And the thing that be getting me, I can't stand when people just be out of pocket and saying stuff that don't even make sense. Because it's like, this was probably the only word I didn't have blocked. So that's what you thought to say. Like, I don't know. Like, people are just so freaking just trolly and weird. Yeah, he be too quick. He does. Like, dang, can I say something first? It's always funny because that's why sometimes I'll see something and I'm like, I don't know if she gonna want to respond. But then there's other times where I'm like, I'm gonna just block because you're an ass. Because I'm like, no, you should not be coming at somebody like that. But then other times I'm like, I know you're about to clap back. So I'm like, yeah, I won't say nothing. Because I know you about to talk. I know you about to say something. Because they deserve it. They be dusty. Don't even have no avatar. That's the thing that gets me. It's always like somebody doing something real wild and you don't even know what they look like. You don't even know. And I'm like, so you can say all that mess because your face not there. Because I would have definitely snapshotted it and enlarged it and talked about you. Huh. The best thing, blocking those words, very ass. Like, yeah, I need to go back and go through my block words and potentially look to add some more, because I didn't even think about adding the trans word, and I should. Cause let somebody say something like that, I'm gonna be like, you. Oh wait, I was about to cuss. Hey, Bree. I'm trying to keep it PG, okay? Okay. What's that song? That's my best friend. She a real bad bee, drive her own car. She don't need no nigga in the strip club. Anyways. But yeah. Also, y'all, I'm gonna get me a new wig real soon. That's one thing. Like, I really want to pitch a wig company so bad. Like, hey, I legit will wear a wig out. Just go ahead, send me a wig or two. I'll rock it in every video for you. Go ahead. But I don't think I've pitched any wig brands before. I think I had one wig brand reach out to me, but they were like, we'll give you a 30% off discount. Girl, you have a 30% off naturally. That don't help me. Like, I like that song too. Out of pocket on YouTube community post, remove user. Yeah, sometimes people just be showing up out of nowhere. Like, bro, how did you even find me? Go somewhere. You could have just scrolled by. What was it? I think it was called Georgina wigs. It was something, but I know they're on Amazon. And they sent me a message on my Instagram. And it was legitimate, but I'm just like, no. Like, maybe if you want to pitch them, I could send you what the name of the place was. I'll send it to you. Let me write that down. I could send it to you if you want to pitch them. Because you got way more subscribers than me, so maybe they'll give it to you. And you got TikTok, too. Let me see. Send brand to Jasmine. Wig. I'll just put Georgia because I'll be able to find it once I look it up. But yeah, I'll send you the message to what the name of the brand is after I get off here. Okay, bye, Bree. Hope you have a good night. Oh, and the Prime Day deals. What have you been looking at? Because I don't know, like some of the Prime deals don't really look like they dealing. But then there's some stuff where I'm like, okay, that makes sense. Where it would be on sale, like in your vlog that you did when you had those dresses that you were looking at, some of those were really cute, but yeah, some of them definitely gave churchy, more business like versus more casual, you know. Yeah, I try to shoot. I love to work with some brands and some way people. Thank you. No problem. Cause yeah, they'll probably send it to you for free because they was definitely discounting me. They said you ain't got enough subscribers. I got caught a few Prime deals, just books and some movies. I need to look at the movies actually. Well, I did get a phone case for $3. Okay, that's a steal though. Right, I was definitely looking for more casual. Yeah, cause so like I like that dress. What was it that you got from Five Below? Those they have some cute dresses there where it's like those are actually affordable. But then you get on Amazon and sometimes they do have affordable ones, but them full prices, I don't want to be paying them. Like I really don't. No, they did shoot you getting near. Girl, I would be very surprised if I reach 5K in 5 years. When it comes to subscribers, but the goal for me has always just been to make some money. That's literally always the goal, to make some money, help people, and to be a little entertainment. Oh yes, and they fit so nice from Five Below. See, you got me wanting to go to Five Below to get some dresses. I know I got some maxi dresses from Rainbow. I think they were like $8 or $9 when I got them, but I had bought them online on rainbowshops.com. Me neither. See, that's why we friends. I like a deal too. Listen, likes to save the money. I can see it for you. You're so genuine with your cousin. Thank you. I don't know. You know, I think so. Like, okay, let me tell you this because I'm gonna actually go into detail about it a little bit more. But I don't know if you remember when I said I was gonna do the fashion influencer series. Originally, I wanted to, but my clothes not clothing the way they used to because I gained some weight. So I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out a way to do it because, yeah, I didn't like the way my clothes was fitting. Cause I still kind of want to do that, but yeah, I feel like I'm gonna just wait to pick that back up either next year when I lose a little weight. Yeah, I don't play Fortnite, hun. I don't play the games on here, unfortunately. Sorry. Jazz ever being Crunchyroll ambassador or someone that wears anime clothing. I cannot remember that cosplayer name, but I saw that one black cosplayer, she got a oh, I saw that one black cosplayer, she got a whole line with Crunchyroll, and I was so hyped for her because I was not expecting them to give a black girl a whole Crunchyroll line or whatever. But I think you need to have a lot more following for it. Because I think they want people to have like 50K. But I would love to be a Crunchyroll ambassador. Actually, I would, but they do have some ethical issues. Like they were getting in trouble recently because people were talking about, and I don't know if this is true. This is allegedly, but people were talking about how I guess Crunchyroll doesn't use actual people to convert their subtitles. They use AI allegedly. And I don't know how true that is, but I guess a lot of people were mad about it. And yeah. So, but I absolutely love, I'm obsessed with Crunchyroll, to be honest. I watch probably 7 different episodes a week on there. So, and then I watch my other old anime shows on there too. It would be perfect for me, but I don't know. It's like now that I'm older, I think I start worrying about the ethics of stuff now and like the morality of it all. So I don't want to do something and then it's like conflicting, even if it's a lot of money, you know. But for example, I would honestly never work with Shein, even though I would never like look at somebody sideways if they bought from Shein. I just know I wouldn't work with them because they do too much stuff. But if people buy from it, I'm like, that's on your own dollar, you know? I'm not tripping. But if I were to support them as far as like if they were like, yeah, you know, you should be an ambassador for us or you could work with us, I probably would not because of all the bad stuff that they have surrounding them. So, yeah. But I know that's just how I feel, and just because I read too much stuff in the news about different things they did. Yeah, since these tariffs, I stopped buying from Shein. Yeah, that too. Man, Orange Man, he really messed that junk up. That was another thing. Like, I wanted so bad to do a AliExpress haul, but that's all China stuff. And I know that junk gonna be real expensive. So I was like, yeah, I can't even do that no more. Cause you not about to catch me paying all these fees to get me some sunglasses. Crunchyroll is cooking real talk. It is, bro. It's so many good shows on there. Like, I think I started 4 or 5 new series last week. All of them. I know they about to be fire. That that damn rooster. I'm saying he just do too much. Way too much. It's I don't know. Oh, I don't think I ever shop from AliExpress. I shop from them. I used to shop from them all the time in like 2012, 2013, 14. But then I stopped. But I know they got tariffs. I just know they got tariffs on their stuff because everything from them is from China and they ship everything separately for the most part. Yes, use AI for subtitles is surprising from Crunchyroll. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like too many companies depending on AI a little bit too much, so they taking a lot of the jobs away from people, and I don't like that. Which is why I'm really happy that YouTube is cracking down on AI content as far as like AI content that steals from original creators or creating stuff in people's image. And like I still think it's mad weird when white people create black versions of AI doing mukbangs. That junk is so weird to me. Because why are you black? I mean, what's it? Blackface? Yeah, why are you blackfacing? That junk is so weird. But I don't know. You know, AI is different. I've always been afraid of AI personally. Specifically the real robots, and I think it's because I watched I Am Robot or I Robot, whatever it was with Will Smith. I think that's one of the things that had me like, listen, I want no parts. I ain't messing with you. You know what I'm saying? The whole thing is weird because a lot of it is on TikTok. Yeah, like, okay. So I remember, I think it was the end of last year. It was this AI video going around about the Disney Cinderella building being on fire, the castle. And it was a good like 3 different times I saw it and people thought it was real. And Disney basically was like, nah, we suing them. You take that down, because they basically was trying to say that the Cinderella castle was on fire and it looked so real. And that was probably my first experience seeing AI like that advanced, the way that it looked. And I'm just like, bro, they didn't do something about that. And when you upload your videos, it gives you that option to say, like, okay, this is an AI video, this was altered by AI. But a lot of people not really checking that junk. They not really saying that junk AI. They like, no, it's not. Give me my money so I can start a riot. Like there's a girl and she like, I'm ready to have this baby and this AI. Like it's tripping me out. That junk's so weird. People are so weird. Like, I will, I get you want money, but go to hell. You know what I'm saying? Like, that junk is just, I don't know. The way people set up is just different. I wouldn't mind doing for Pokemon. You mean like AI for Pokemon? Like so how do I say this? For example, so today I was well, I had a video recommended to me and it was like a Sailor Moon AI video. And sometimes I watch them because I'm like, I kind of like the art in them. But at the same time, listen, I'm biased. I I really be picking and choosing if I'm being completely transparent. Cause I'm kind of invested and I bookmarked some of the videos so I could go back and watch it. But I don't know, cause if I could, I would probably make AI videos about certain shows I like, but I probably wouldn't promote it. It would probably just be like, oh, I made a video sharing how Sailor Moon basically ended up becoming the queen that she was supposed to be. I would do something like that. Something real dorky, but I would do it for me. And I'll probably keep it to myself. I wouldn't share it. Because a lot of these people be doing this stuff for money, and it just gives you're not really doing it yourself. Now, it's another thing because it's this other channel that does AI like animations, but within them doing the animations, they actually create the story themselves. Now, I don't know if the stories, excuse me, I don't know if the stories are actually stuff that they wrote themselves or if they developed it from AI, but They intriguing enough. That's the other thing. Because I was talking to somebody recently because they were telling me they use ChatGPT to write a book. And I'm like, okay, do you mean you used it to edit your book? Or did you just type something in and AI wrote it for you? Because you probably plagiarizing. You literally probably got some copywritten content in there and you need to double check that because a lot of people are doing this thing where these gurus are telling them like this is how you can make money. You get on Chat GPT and you tell it, oh, create a book about such and such, and then it develops it for you. And then they're like, okay, I'm about to sell this as a digital product. And it's like, how are you about to sell something and it's copywritten content? How are you about to really make money without getting in trouble by potentially the law or having to pay a whole bunch of money? And people don't really be thinking about that. They just think, oh, this is AI and this is helpful to me and I can make extra money. It's like, yeah, you could, but I hope you don't get caught. Or I hope when you create this, you copyright it yourself because I don't think people understand that within using the Chat GPT or the Gemini AI and stuff, that a lot of that stuff is constantly regurgitated across, different people who use it. And they're thinking, oh, I'm the only person who uses this. And it's like, no. That's why so many people, you'll see an email written and it's like, okay, well, this person sent me this email. And then you could check some of your other emails and people have written similar emails the same way. And it's, y'all using Chat GPT. I don't know. Being an ambassador for Pokemon brand. That would be pretty cool. You could definitely do that, Ilblurt. Only AI is new profile pic on channel. So I can understand using AI for thumbnails and for your channel and stuff like that, but I just don't understand using it completely like you copying and pasting word for word something it says. Specifically if you're trying to get paid. Like, so for example, I use it for my titles and my videos, which I don't see a problem with that. But if I was writing a book or a paper or something that I had to turn in, or, something that could have legalities to it, no. And I definitely think people have become very lazy with the use of AI. Because don't get me wrong, I like using AI for video ideas or like ideas for specific things, but I don't like being reliant on it for simple things where it's like, I could have easily just Googled that. Like, why didn't I just type that in Google? Why did I decide to go to AI? Because sometimes AI can be wrong. And I feel like people don't get that. Yeah, I agree. That's like cheating. Yeah. And, a lot of times it'll be situations where people get into trouble. Like, it was a couple of scenarios on threads where different teachers were sharing how one of their students, or some of their students plagiarized stuff from ChatGPT. Or this one teacher was sharing how basically her entire class had created reports from ChatGPT. And I'm like, that's insane. And I feel like that's going to be a recurring theme in high school, and then it's going to roll over to college. And then so many people, they not going to know how to actually write papers. They not actually going to know how to think or comprehend. They just rely on the machine, which is the problem as it is. People don't have reading comprehension. People don't think about anything other than like how they are benefiting if stuff works out for them. They're not really thinking about other people or how something could affect other people. But yeah. But I be long-winded, don't I? But I am about to hop off of here though, because it's been 2 hours. I definitely stayed on here for longer than 20 minutes. But yeah, people are super reliant on AI. That is so true. They definitely are. For sure. But yeah, I am gonna continue my 30 days of 30 uploads. So far it's been good. Oh, 31 days, I'm sorry. I will be reacting to the movie Set It Off. That should be interesting. Um Specifically because I don't really like pew pew movies too much. But yeah, I'm going to be reacting to Set It Off. I will have Monday a poll up to vote on the movie that I react to next. I was supposed to react to Wicked, but I don't even know if I want to react to it because I'm kind of uninterested at this point, if I'm being completely honest with y'all. Specifically because it's 2 hours, and I don't think I want to make a 2 to 3 hour movie reaction. I really don't, because I did not realize that movie was that long. I need to check that before I start agreeing to stuff. I do know I'm going to be reacting to Twilight soon, the whole series. So that should be interesting since I haven't seen that in a while. I did get that on DVD actually. I do have another DVD haul coming up. But I kind of want to have those reactions up before I share those. Okay, this has been fun. Thank you. I try to keep it entertaining. Reminds of Wall-E movie. I've never seen that movie, but I heard what it was about. That movie mad long. I stopped at a certain part and didn't finish it. Man, when I tell you, like, I didn't even start it. I think also it was a combination of too many people talking about it. Because I noticed one thing about me is if it's too many people talking about a movie and hyping it up to me, something about it just makes me not want to watch it no more. Cause I'm like, y'all basically done told me majority of the story. I will come back and watch it when I've forgotten a decent portion so I can actually watch it like it's new and not have opinions being placed upon me, because one thing social media gonna do is ruin a freaking movie. So I'm gonna probably wait to react to that movie, to be honest. But I know I think they doing a Wicked too, so yeah. True, Wall-E was a long movie. I enjoyed it, showing how lazy some people come with technology to become super popular. I'm gonna have to watch Wall-E and see what that's about. But apart from that, I will have a quarter two check-in, because I didn't do it where I share what happened in quarter two, what worked, where I failed. And then I also have a quarter three video upcoming next week as well, where I share my quarter three goals, because it's a lot that I'm going to be working on in July, August, and September going into quarter four. Because I feel like doing those videos are very helpful, and I noticed some of y'all do like those when I go into detail about what I'm doing content creation wise, as far as growth, because the plan is to pitch some brands, but I'm still debating on what brands I'm going to pitch and how I'm going to do it. But yeah, I do have some dating topics coming up, and I feel like it was something else I was gonna mention to y'all, but I can't remember what it was. Well, I'll give y'all a preview. So, the two movies that I'm asking people if they want to react to on my Monday poll is Mean Girls or Clueless, because I wasn't sure which one I was gonna do first. Although I feel like majority people will say Mean Girls. But yeah, that's probably gonna be the second movie I react to this month. And yeah, hopefully that will be what pushes me over my watch hours, because again, I feel like, you know, when I go back and look at my analytics, I don't know, you know, it's very It's always crazy when you get something that get a whole bunch of views, but the watch time don't match. It's like, dang, y'all really clicked on this video and click right the F off. I hate that. But the reaction videos are usually the ones that really do well for me. And I also know I'm gonna be doing some music reactions as well. So, yeah. Because I know I did do a Michael Jackson reaction that I did like months ago and I didn't edit it yet. But dope live stream, Jazz. Thank you. Both good choice. Yeah, like I feel like I should start leaning into more female chick flick movies because that will probably attract more women versus other stuff. Because there's some other movies I want to react to. Excuse me. But I was like, I don't think I should because I don't want to have more men follow more men subscribers following me. I don't know. It's very I think I overthink things when it comes to creating content sometimes. Late to Wally movie years later. That's me. Because I've seen clips, but I have not actually watched the movie at all. Not all the way through. I don't even know where it begins, to be honest. But yeah, I hope you guys have a great night. Let's look at the top fans. This is so freaking crazy to me. Because on the top fans, it says Ilblurmatic is number 1. So that's cool. Shout out to you, Ilblurmatic. It says Ariana is number 2. Shout out to Ariana. And then it says Grace is number 3. And then somebody named Shuli Largo, even though they only commented once, was number 4. I'm looking like the Rose Rundown been in here commenting, so how come she don't got one? I swear, like, something wrong with YouTube. I can understand Ilblurmatic, I can understand Ariana, but I'm like, the Rose Rundown, you didn't get a crown, so I don't know. I don't understand why they are like that when it's like the people who are actually active, where is their XP? Because the person that showed up as number 4, they commented one time. Literally one time. So I'm like it could have been you or T Berries that could have got something, but I'm like, this person was only one comment and then they didn't even stick around. They not even subscribed to me. YouTube playing all the Jasmine at this point. For real, that's what it's giving. Freaking haters. I don't even see the little numbers on Ilbert. Yeah, he has a number 1. But I don't know. I don't understand how they do it. Okay, it says the top 3 get special badges in live chat. It resets every stream. You'll need to collect experience points or XP. Send live chat, super sticker, send a gift. See, like, all of that would make sense if they actually gave it to the people who was actually chatting. Like, I could understand if they was like, okay, this person sent like 100 chats in here, they're number 1, and then the next person sent 98, they're number 2. But it's like you literally said number 4 was somebody that commented once. So unserious. So unserious. How do you see who was in the chat? Because I want to be nosy. I truly want to be nosy. But I don't know where to find out who was in here. Maybe I don't get that feature because I'm not monetized. Because I don't see nothing that says I could see what people was in here. Oh well, who knows? But anyways, but yeah, thank you guys so much for coming to my live stream. I really appreciate you guys. Um, hopefully I can get the memberships because I do have a whole bunch of content planned. Yeah, YouTube has ups and downs for sure. Thanks, Jazz. Wait, Rose not number 3. That's what I'm saying. Oh, I use top fans. It is rigged. It is. Like, I click top fans and yeah, it don't really show me because I'm like, even Bree, you and Bree and T Berry should have been in here because y'all was commenting too, but it don't even rank y'all. So I don't know. It's foolish. Yes, I'm trying to be a member. I appreciate you, girl, but you know, if you're trying to save, I'm okay. If you're trying to save, you know, I understand. Cause I'm like the economy, not economying. Dang, Danny Phantom, bruh. But yeah, I am going to like I already planned content for my memberships. But I'm still trying to figure out how to price everything because I know my lowest tier is going to be 99¢. And I figure with that one, I would do weekly live streams. So, for example, I would do lives like for 30 minutes to an hour on those on the 99¢ tier. So, and then I have some other stuff, but yeah, like, I don't know, you know. I think it would be cool to make some extra money, but I wasn't really expecting anybody to subscribe for like 6 months. So, but yeah. Oh no, I'm in 2 other people memberships. That's what's up. I was about to say I'm broke, but what did T Berry say? What am I supposed to say? I wrote it down somewhere. Where is it? Oh, my money looking funny. That's what I was supposed to say. But yes, yes. But hopefully I can get my memberships though. Or at least the super chats because I'm not gonna lie, I created some content where I feel like people probably would have sent me a super chat. But, you know, I'm not monetized, so I can't get no money. But hopefully I will be able to soon. Cause yeah. Your money is funny. Girl, you good. Your support is enough. I appreciate you. And I really do appreciate you and Ilbermatic and T-Berries. Oh, yeah, I really do appreciate y'all for watching my videos because I will say getting comments makes me feel good. I'm not gonna lie to you. Especially creating this content. Like, don't get me wrong. Sometimes I'll have random people leave me a comment, but you know, it's cool when people actually watch the video all the way through and I'm like, oh, I could check and see. Like, y'all actually, you know, we mess with each other the long way. Like, and I really appreciate y'all because I feel like that's rare. Like, I genuinely feel like it's really rare that people will actually watch your videos all the way through. And I normally will if I actually mess with somebody's content because I watch y'all videos. I know I watched Ariana and Grace's a couple times. And then it's like other people that I watch outside of like our group or whatever. And oh yeah, I watched Mika's too. But I've watched like other people's and for the most part, like I don't be expecting people to reciprocate necessarily, especially if I'm naturally just watching your content. I think the only thing I don't like is when people are like, I'm gonna go support you, and they say it multiple times over and over again, and it's like they don't. Cause I'm like, girl, you didn't even have to say that. You could have just accepted the comment and kept it moving, you know? And you know, I get people have lives too, so I don't trip over it. But I just don't like when people constantly do it, you know? Hey Grace. Yeah, I was just talking about, you know, I was just thankful for, people supporting and watching the videos all the way through, because it definitely helps your content for sure when you do watch the videos all the way through. Because when you don't watch the videos all the way through, it more so hurts people's analytics more than anything. Yes, yes. But yeah, I will see you guys. Yeah. But I will see you guys. I'm gonna go live again one more time this month. It'll probably be the week after next. I'll let y'all know. I'm assuming Thursday is an okay time to go live at this point, because I was doing live Saturday mornings, but I guess Thursday might be the better day for me to do it. So, yeah, I'll put a note up in the community post to let y'all know when I go live again. Make sure you guys check out Ariana's live. Ariana Miche live tomorrow. I feel like she said she was going live at 5 p.m., but again, I can't remember what time. Do y'all know what time she going live? I feel like she said 5 or 5:30, but I can't remember. But I hope you guys have a great night, and yeah, I'll definitely be back on here in 2 weeks. But I hope you guys have a great night, and appreciate you guys, and I'll be seeing y'all again soon. I guess I'll say my signature. Stay blessed, stay positive. Bye.